Hey, hello, is this thing on? Good morning, everybody. It is very late here in Red Bank, New Jersey. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Shared Universe podcast studio. My name is Ming Chen, and just wanted to wish everybody a happy new year. I've been here for far too long today, kicking off the new year, finishing things up, some unfinished projects, ending unfinished projects, starting up future projects, and I just thought I'd say hello. I'm going to crack open a beer and drink with you guys. And why you guys are up? Well, some of you are in Europe, some of you are on the West Coast, some of you don't sleep like I do. So cheers to everybody out there who are fellow insomniacs or have nothing better to do. Hello. I am cracking open a beer. This is called a Montucky Cold Snack. This was introduced to me by my friend Chris Burnett, who is the host of the 10 Drink Minimum podcast based in Albuquerque, New Jersey. I just read the label here. This is the official, unofficial beer of Montana. So Montana, one of the 6 states that I have not been to yet in the United States. Cheers to you guys. That is good. That's good after a long, hard day of sitting behind a computer editing podcasts. That's what that is right there. Yeah, if you want to learn more about Montucky Cold Snack, hashtag Montucky Cold Snacks, and I'm sure they have a website somewhere. Yeah. I like the label back here. It's got the low recycle symbol, and then it says "Don't be a jerk." So, yeah, that's what's going on here. Happy New Year, everybody. Hope everybody's year has started off great. Mine has been very weird. Just weird. A lot of weird news yesterday. If you guys are in our world, you may have seen just a lot of weird stuff going on. That yeah, just I don't know. That's the only way I could describe it, I guess. So, but hopefully we just got all the oddness out of the way, and it just everything was great from here on out. But personally, things here are going great. If you're looking at this backdrop, you're like, where the hell are you? Maybe you're like, where this doesn't look like where you usually are. Some of you may have heard that we opened up a new studio. We've actually moved studios. So we used to be located about 10 minutes south of Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. Now we are back in Red Bank, New Jersey. We're 2 blocks from Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. So the move is, if you're watching this and you're a fan of Kevin or comic book men, the move for you is to come visit the store, go see Mike Zapsik, go buy a bunch of comics, go buy some toys, buy some Kevin Smith memorabilia, get some signed Kevin Smith merchandise, get some movie stuff, get your picture with the Quick Stop backdrop, the Iron Bob, the Buddy Christ. And then your next stop should be here, where you and your friends can sit here and podcast about what your whole experience at the store. Or maybe you have a show already. You should come here and record your episode here right after visiting the store. And that's your episode, is how you got to visit the store and how awesome it was. That's the move right there. So, and yes, Trey Mock, thank you very much. Also visit the giant Funkos that were just installed there. Those are cool. If you haven't seen them, there are now giant 6-foot Jay and Silent Bob giant pops at Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash. And they came in about a week ago. Compliments of Jen Schwalbach. They were a gift to her darling husband, Kevin Smith. And they're pretty amazing. And I was like, wait a minute. So do they just take the Funko molds and just blow them up to 10 times their size or whatever the scale is? And I guess that's what they do. So if that's the case, somewhere out there is a little Ming Chen mold somewhere, and maybe, one day there'll be a giant Ming Chen. I mean, I'm like, can I just call and order one? I don't think it works like that. I think you have to be Kevin Smith. But I mean, when you see what's possible, then, you can dream, right? So yeah. So that would be pretty amazing. So STE Boost on Twitch asks, is Mr. Tusk still in the stash? Yes. Mr. Tusk is actually right in the front window. So if you look at the store front on, look on the right side, and you'll see Mr. Tusk. They've built bars. They've built a cage for him. Mr. Tusk is alive and well. Mr. Tusk, a.k.a. Justin Long, who had been turned into a walrus. He is right there for everybody to see. He is definitely still there. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. So, Nicholas Roche. Hi, Ming from Miami. Missing you at the cons. Thanks, Nicholas. Nicholas, I will be back in Florida soon. Mark my words, 2022. I have not been to Miami in about, almost 3 years now. And the last time I went, I had a blast, man. So I'm trying to get back there. Miami, the West Palm Beach area. That's that city south of West Palm Beach that starts with a D that I can't remember right now. It's got a really good restaurant. I've got amazing friends in Florida. And I can't wait to get back. I'm going to do everything I can to get back to the Miami West Palm Beach area this year, I guess. And Tampa, St. Pete, trying to get back there as well. Orlando, trying to get back there as well. Orlando and Tampa were two places I got to visit last year. I'll be in Pensacola, though. Does that count? I mean, it's far from Miami. I'll be at Pensacon in February as well. So I'm trying to get Mike Zapps to come out as well. We were going to have the Shared Universe 3 Alarm Comics podcast booth at Pensacon. We were going to be interviewing people. Come on by, because we want to talk to fans as well. So if you're going to Pensacon, that would be pretty amazing, my friends. That would be amazing. Andrew Thompson, do you need any more hot sauce from the Oddball Garlic Company? I do, Andrew. We could use some here in the studio. So I need to get you my address somehow, or I need to just come back so you can give it to me in person. I still have the salt, the rub. The rub. It's good stuff, man. Kenny Rubinas, good morning. What's going on? I know you're in Europe, I believe. So that's why you're up. Mike Holtree, who is working nights. Hello. Shout out to all the third shifters out there. Some days I feel like, when I'm up this late, I get a taste of it. Like, I'm not a third shifter, but I respect anybody working third shift late nights. I respect anybody in the food and service industry just now getting out from cleaning up after other people's messes and hopefully going out to an industry bar somewhere and celebrating another job well done. So cheers. This is cheers to you guys right there for sure. So Chris Updike, Ming, when do you sleep? You're one to talk, my friend. You're in the same time zone. Chris. I don't sleep. You know this. You follow me. You know I don't sleep. Hopefully, I didn't wake you up somehow. I don't know how I would have. Some people set alerts for when I go live. Hopefully, you don't see those alerts and be like, "Oh, I'm going to watch this at 3:25 in the morning." But maybe you do. Chris, hope you had a great break. Chris is an educator, and I know you don't want to go back on Monday, or maybe it's going to be virtual, which would stink. Things are bad out there again, and I hope this is the last, like X-Men, like the last stand. This is like the last wave that hits us. Because I don't want to sound whiny or anything, but I'm tired of, I guess I'm just tired of the uncertainty. Like, we all have events planned. We all maybe have a flight planned or trying to get somewhere, and then it's screwing everything up. It's just screwing life up. And yes, and hello, Ava Bonanno. Check her out at Ava Bonanno. A new friend that I met at the Bellworks Christmas party a couple weeks ago. Fantastic singer, fantastic performer. Ava will be on a live stream soon. Maybe this week, perhaps. I'll be around until Thursday, Friday, when I am heading down to New Orleans to join the cast of Clerks over at Fan Expo New Orleans. Right now, unofficially, I'm trying to get a table there because I got some stuff for you that I'd like to sign for you or offer to you in person if you're going down to New Orleans or any convention that I'll be at this year. This is what I got here. And these are online now if anybody's interested. This is the Comic Book Men comic. If you haven't seen it or heard about it, This is a book that came out during season 1 of Comic Book Men, and it's very rare because this only went out to press outlets. This is actually the official season 1 press kit, and did not go out to a lot of people. But I got one during season 1. I recently came into more than one, a few more, and as you can see, this is even more rare because it's signed by all of us. Right there, Ming, Mike, Brian, Walt. And this, getting Walt and Brian's autographs are increasingly tough right now because they are not at the store as often. So if you want one, these are online now at ashareduniverse.com. I don't have a lot. I have 7 of them right here. I'm trying to get more. But I do confirm have 7 copies here in my hands. If you would like one, these will fly. So if you want one, if you're like, oh man, that would be really cool, don't wait on them. Shareduniverse.com. Hit the link for the store. I also just got a bunch of these back in. These are the ISO Comics 300 prints. With the What If ISO Comics were started by Tom Steve Dave. This is artwork by Gavin Smith. This one is signed by 5 of us. This is Ming, Walt, Brian, Q, and Mike Zapsik. These, I don't have a lot of those either. I think I have like maybe 15 of them. So if you're interested in that, yeah, check them out. I'll be plugging more of these, but this is literally, you guys are the first to know about these. So if you're interested, let me know. And yeah. Anyways, Trademark got one. Trademark, tell everybody how much you love them because it's really cool. It's cool. And I thought in all the years that we were on Comic Book Man, we had Cryptozoic Man, but there was no Comic Book Man comic, and now there is one, sort of. So those are both on the website if you're interested. It is really cool. So again, right there, if you go down shareduniverse.com, hit the link for the store. They should be online right now. So yeah. Hey, Pinsky, what's up? Jason Pinsky. When I met Jason, his job title was Chief Cannabis Evangelist, and he is still my dear friend. He is still a cannabis evangelist. He is a badass. He's doing great things out there, and if you like to get high, he's a good guy to get high with. So, Pinsky, I'm an honored member. Me and my friend Laney are honored members of the Pinsky Triangle. So, yeah. Pinsky, I was just down in Venice. I was just hanging out with our friend Laney, actually, and we always talk fondly about you. How the Studio One in Venice, on whatever that Washington Avenue or whatever that street is, and how I would never leave empty-handed whenever I saw you. I would always have like a lot of like just weed and weed-related paraphernalia products. So I will always thank you for that, my friend. Whether it be like high-quality bud, vape pens, samurai, or there was a samurai vape, which I still love, the double hitter cartridges, everything, man. I appreciate that. So I hope you're doing well. I follow on social media. Looks like you're doing great stuff. I will be back down in Southern California soon, for sure. Amanda Marin, old good friend from the View Skew community. What's up? I was so glad to see the pics of you, Carrie and Steven, when you were in Atlanta. Yeah, Carrie Sago Burns, Steven Burns, my dear friends in the Atlanta area. Always there to pick me up from the airport, to hang out with me at a bar. Always there to put me up in their place in Atlanta. Dear friends of mine, forever and ever. Yeah, for sure. Ben, I wish I'd be in New Orleans this weekend. Too much going on. Ben's down in the Keys, so he's quite a bit of ways. But yeah, I'm hoping it happens, man. Just because of everything going on out there, I have not heard anything about cancellations or anything. So I'll be down there with Scott Hoverman from 3 Alarm Comics, and Darren and Amy Tucci from Pressing Matters, and then there's the whole cast of Clerks is down there. Kevin's gonna be down there with Jay, Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson. I gotta check to see who else is going down there. I think Trevor Fairman will be there, I believe. I gotta check the guest list, but yeah, man, New Orleans is gonna be a good time. I was able to go there once last year, around I think July or May. I can't remember. Maybe it was May. Had a great time down there. They're not fully open though, so just if you're going down there, just be aware that the bars actually are closing at a certain time now, which feels really weird for New Orleans. It's just like I am not used to it. So I'm not used to getting like being told I have to leave like Lafitte's blacksmith shop because they're closing at 1 a.m. I'm like, you guys don't close. What are you talking about? I thought they were joking. They were not joking. So Kirill Sukov from Moscow, Mother Russia, 11:30 a.m. Sunday morning. Good morning, my friend. Happy New Year. Great to see you. One of my goals in the next year, maybe 2 years, is to go to Moscow or go to Russia, hang out with Kirill, and talk comics in Russia. I think we could probably make that happen. So, Kirill, always good to see you tuning in, man. It's just cool telling people that, yeah, man, like our friend Kirill from Russia like tunes in often. Like we got people from Russia, so it is pretty cool. Mark Wolfenden. Sorry, I was thinking Marv Wolfman, the comic book creator. Like Marv Wolfenden, come to Australia. We don't close the bar. I have never been down under yet. Waiting for the invite though. Waiting for the invite. I believe Comic Book Men did for a brief period air in Australia on the Discovery Channel. I believe had picked it up. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm still waiting for the Asian market to pick up Comic Book Men. I think I might do pretty well there. I don't know. Although I think for some weird reason they would probably worship Brian, you know, the big beard and everything and his snarky attitude. I don't know. But anyways, hey, Bam Bam Bigelow, what's going on, my friend? The Bam Bam Bigelow. How are you, my friend? Happy New Year. Thunder Bay, is in Thunder Bay, Ontario, which is another city I would love to visit one day. I only know about Thunder Bay, Ontario because I read so much. You remember that comic book strip, For Better or For Worse? They would talk about Thunder Bay all the time. So bring back Comic Book Man. That's awesome. Mr. Bigelow, it is an honor. I remember back in the day, the words going through my head, you are not my manager. I love it. I love it. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Ontario. Canada. I'm trying to get back to Canada this year. I will be at Northern FanCon in Prince George, which I believe takes place in August this year, right? May. Is it May? I got to check my calendar. Sorry, Norm. I can't. It's late. I believe it's in May this year. But I'm trying to Toronto. I would love to get back to Toronto. I'm working on it, man. I am working on it. I'm working on trying to get everywhere this next year. I was a lot of places last year. Somebody told me I should either draw a map or try to calculate all the miles that I flew last year, and that would probably take a whole day. But yeah, I all I can tell you is I've been to a lot of places. I treasured all of them. If you came out to hang out with me, thank you very much. I hate to be alone at these things. So, and then I have dear friends who come out and hang out with me as well sometimes. So, big shout out to them. Big thank you to them for hanging out with me, exploring with me, discovering cool things with me. It is, I'm lucky, man. I'm a lucky dude. So, Matt Wilder, the age-old question, is there any talks to make another season of Comic Book Men? I still have heard nothing, and that doesn't mean anything. It just is out of my control, though. Is out of my hands. Things have been coming back at a quick rate, though, like old school shows that never really left our consciousness, but things that I never thought we would see again have been coming back. And even kind of properties that people or properties that spun off of more popular properties that people were like, I didn't really like that. Now they're awesome. So, yeah, and things like I just watched the first 2 episodes of Cobra Kai, which I love, of season 4, and I'm like, holy crap. That one, before the show came out, that one ended on, like 3 and the next Karate Kid, not that great. I mean, compared to the first 2. If you watch them again now, they both have their merits. But, I mean, whoever thought we'd see Karate Kid again after those 2? And now they're, not only are they back, but they're referencing, they're referencing them. So it's pretty cool, man. So... and yeah, I have to keep watching old season on Prime. So do I. But I mean, you got 96 episodes, and they're pretty much all gold. So it's a pretty deep library. My wish is that they would, because you can also, if you don't have Amazon Prime, you can watch Comic Book Men on Pluto TV. It's an app, it's a website, and it's on their on-demand section. But they also do a thing where they just run whole channels of stuff. Like there's an all James Bond channel, there's an all Three's Company channel. I wish they would start a all Comic Book Men channel. That would be cool. Who do I have to write to do this? Because if you think about it, we got 96 episodes. They're all pretty much half an hour each. So that means you would have like literally 48 hours worth of content. 2 days worth. You could watch this for 2 days straight. What a way to spend your life, huh? That would be amazing. Cody Wolf, wasn't Q going to pitch it to True? True would be one place, but they also have a deal with Warner Brothers, so that could be anything, man. Like, yeah, I think Warner Brothers owns a lot of stuff, so that could be anything. That would be cool. I would love that, not only to just get back on TV, but I would love that because that means Q could be a part of the show since he pitched it. And if we, say, and I believe HBO Max, they have a deal with where they could develop stuff for HBO Max. If Comic Book Men were to return on, say, an HBO Max, it means Kevin and Brian could curse, and that I feel that makes them. That's like their true. That's their true selves. I mean, Kevin curses up a storm, Brian curses up a storm, but when they curse, it's funny. Like they do it in a funny way, not just for the sake of saying bad words. So that would be cool, man. That'd be cool. Again, I don't have enough pull for that, but Q does. Kevin does. And yes, Batman Bigelow. What about Book of Boba Fett? Great first episode. I wish they released them all, but then I don't. I kind of like the gap between because you can talk about it. And there's still the anticipation. I think that's pretty cool. Although I love being able to watch an episode and then at the end, where the credits roll, is that you just go right to the next episode and keep going. Yeah, they've done a great. They've knocked it out of the park with that first episode. So I can't wait to see what comes up next. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this. Get out of here. I guess I get some sleep, but I'll be back. Thanks for tuning in. Soon, I think I'm gonna do a photo shoot in here. Somehow we'll make an announcement about this new place because it's pretty cool. I've almost got it all set up. I'm maybe 75% there. Missing a couple of the big things I can't move out myself yet. The kegerator full of Ross Brewing beer is one of them, and a couple other things. But we've done some streams here. We've recorded, we did 3 podcasts here last week. Everybody who's been in here really likes it. Our clients, that's the most important part is they like it. It's that the hierarchy is them and then me and then anything else. So I think it's pretty cool. So hopefully you guys all get to see it in person one day. But until then, I will throw some photos up at some point. It's because it's coming together, my friends. It's coming together. So, oh, one other thing. Hang on, here, grab one thing. I wanted to give a big shout out to Sideshow Collectibles, who sent there was a box that said Happy Holidays on it. Inside the box was this This is the Urban Aztec Batman. They call it a designer collectible, and this is designed by a guy named Jesse Hernandez, which pretty sweet, man. Pretty cool. I unboxed this a couple weeks ago when I got it, but this is pretty cool. So this has a proud place in the studio. I just literally looked over and I was like, I got to show this off again because I really think it's cool. So, anyways, those are my plugs for the night. Thank you for being up, everybody. You guys are amazing. I will talk to you guys soon. And again, comic, ISO Comics 300 print, all autographed, all awesome. Over at ashareduniverse.com if you want one. Just offering them up because they're cool. So. Anyways, good night, everybody. Happy New Year. Stay safe. Drink beer. Drink bourbon. Don't get sick. And come to Red Bank, or I'll come to you at a convention near you. I'll see you guys soon. Good night from A Shared Universe.